Well, I can confirm that the Department of Defense was tracking a high-altitude object over Alaska airspace in the last 24 hours. The object was flying at an altitude of 40,000 feet and posed a reasonable threat to the safety of civilian flight. Out of an abundance of caution and at the recommendation of the Pentagon, President Biden ordered the military to down the object.
That was White House Communications Director and Admiral Kirby confirming that the U.S. fighter jet did shoot down what they are calling an object over Alaska yesterday. The White House deeming the object a safety issue for civilian aircraft, but would not confirm its country of origin. This comes after a Chinese spy balloon was shot down a week ago after it was allowed to travel for days over the continental United States. The Chinese government claiming that balloon was used for weather research and pushed off course. Joining us now for the very latest, Texas Congressman Keith Self. He's a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Congressman, thank you so much. I want to start off with the president from an interview earlier this week when he was asked if these objects were a concern.
The idea that a balloon could traverse, break American airspace is, anyway, it's not a major breach.
Congressman, to start off here, why the two approaches? Why was it okay for the balloon from Communist China to fly over the United States for days, but this object, much smaller, was intercepted right away and was shot down right away?
Because the American people saw the first balloon traverse. It galvanized the American public. And the president has simply responded, DOD has simply responded to the American people. We know that it was an intrusion. We know that it was a spy balloon. And so they are simply responding to the inputs from the American people. The American people need to continue to give those inputs to this administration.
So basically, they didn't want to get beaten up over this, so they decided that they were going to act quicker. That kind of smacks a little bit about politics. There were classified briefings on the Hill this week about the first object and the administration's response. What stood out to you that you can share with us in terms of what the members of Congress learned there?
Well, the thing that stood out to me, and again, they're classified briefings.
Sure.
So I want to be very careful here, but the thing that stood out to me is the decision-making. The decision-making was not in the interest of the American people. And they determined that. The American people determined that because once the balloon became known and it was followed, they determined that the administration was not making wise decisions to protect our nation from that intrusion.
Yeah, just very quick, 15 seconds. Did it strike you as odd, this idea that Xi Jinping, this claim that he was not aware of the balloon or was not involved in its deployment? Real quickly for me.
No, actually, I believe that because I believe that he probably did not know. I believe that the military or someone was responsible for it. So I find that very credible because they do not have the same decision-making apparatus internally that the United States does. So I believe that. I think that's entirely possible that he did not know.
Okay. All right, Congressman, I do have to switch gears with you here. As I'm sure you're aware, AT&T's DirecTV recently removed Newsmax from their channel lineup while continuing to pay the carriage fees to 22 liberal news and information channels with much smaller audiences than Newsmax. More than 80 members of Congress have called for hearings on the matter. Our own Eric Bolling had spoken about this with radio host Mark Levin this week. Take a listen to this.
It's scary how fast the country's moving left. And until people stand up and stop, get involved, tell your Congress people it's got to stop, it won't.
877 Newsmax, and that'll get you to where you need to go, correct?
That's it. That's it.
877 Newsmax. This is unbelievable. I want competition. I want more platforms. I want them all. Unlike the left that seeks to destroy everything, seeks to compel.
Congressman, do you support congressional hearings on this, and will you push for them?
Absolutely. This is a double standard. This is censorship. By and large, absolutely censorship of the right, of the conservative voice. We must have hearings on this. We must actually do something. I don't want to just have hearings. We need to take action as a Congress against this double standard.
Congressman Keith Self of the great state of Texas, thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate you making the time.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.